when she's overly excited and she's kind of like twitchy, or not twitchy, what's the word? Like fidgety, which is normal for her. So she's overly excited, give her something she knows. Sit. So if you give her too much leeway, she just kind of goes off into the great blue yonder, right? So if I want to help her to learn how to stay focused, she only has this much leash. Right there. There you go. There you go. And kind of, I don't know, she gets some leash. Give her a sec. There it is. Hi. That's good. Oh, too far. Too far. There we go. It's hard for her to stop. She doesn't have much in the way of brakes. Sit. Gorgeous. No. Sit. Your phone ringing?
Alyssa.
Heel. Heel. This is what I would do. Tap heel, right? Not here, not here, not there. You swallow? There you go. Swallow, baby. Oh, oh, swallow. Oh, oh, try it. Swallow. You get it? Yeah. There you go. Good girl. She's like, I had to swallow. Okay. Can I borrow your finger kick?
Kiss.
Sit. Luna, sit. Good. It's like, this is my Savannah. I love her. Sit. Here. Swallow, baby. Whoa. Ate too fast. That's okay. Eat too fast? I didn't chew it. It's okay.
No, don't eat
Here.
it, girlfriend.
Here. Here. Yay! But there's that. Heel. 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 Tap. 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 Good girl. Come on. Tap. 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 Yes. Tap. 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 This is good. Tap. This is what, so building this muscle memory here that keeps her in track and focused on one little thing, and then we can slowly build up how much time can go in between those taps. Tap, tap, tap. I want tap to become tap, tap, tap. Yeah, that's what tap means. Tap means collect your food right here on my left. Tap, food. By default, tap. It's just a tap that she feels. That's what the default here means. Tap, tap. Gets distracted. And let it go. Luna? Oh, jeez. You have to chill. I'm too excited to chill. Tap. Oh, she put herself. That's awesome. So you've done good work here. Tap. Tap. Place. Sit. Up. Place. Tap. Place. Tap. Tap. Good. Sit. Good job. And sit better. Sit. Heel. If she wiggles out, all I do is I change the angle of where her nose is. Do you see that? Heel. Food. Heel. Tap. 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 She wants to go back to that little pile. Good girl. Good girl. Heel. Good girl. Yes. Did you swallow? you go. Oh, he's a good baby. You good baby. Heel. Really clear and obvious, right? Heel. There you go. Heel. We can turn left. We can. It's hard, but we can do it. Heel. Oh. Heel. Heel. Now swallow. Swallow. Good. Good job. Yeah. Ready? Did you swallow? You did. She's ready. Give her a second. Heel. Heel. Oh, stay there. Heel. Tap. 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 There it is. Heel. Good. Swallow. Good. One. Good. Nice. It has to go so soft. Heel. Heel. That focus right there. That's awesome. Heel. 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 Think of this like going to school. A kid who goes to school and learns how to think, learns patterns and formula and algebra and sentence structure, they're gonna be better at making choices and the thinking that goes into making choices rather than making choices based on the immediate information and an emotional reaction, right? So when she's kind of left to her own devices, she's sort of at the mercy of whatever she sees or whatever thought strikes her fancy. This is actually a much healthier, like it's a very good skill for her because she's not just gonna be trapped in this endless cycle of being, I'm gonna steal food from you, of being at the mercy of all the stimuli around her. Yep. So right there, no, whatever she sees. Sit. Luna, sit. Good. She's like, whoa. I Dobermaned for a second. I don't know what happened. I mean, something got in my head. Nope. Here. Tap, tap, tap. There's not even anything. Sit. Sit. So that's actually really good practice because I haven't actually seen her do that yet. Luna, what level are we on? 3. Turn it up. Here. Luna, here. Luna, here. Yeah. Here. Sit. Good. Very good. So for example, in that kind of scenario, right? Luna, here. 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 Sit. Nope. Here. Sit. She's like, now she's just looking for a target. Sit. This is why tactile commands are important too. Good. Hi. Oh, see nothing.
I don't either.
Doesn't mean it's not there. Maybe there's a deer. Yeah? Okay, so for example, so teaching her how to walk in a straight line has something very important to accomplish in her mental state and her ability to think through things and think in general instead of being always at the mercy of whatever hits her eyes or brain in the moment, which is kind of how she's lived up until now. Hi, you almost fell over backwards. I know. Should we walk towards the bad guy? Tap, can I have the remote?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we sure everything is working?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, it's still recording, right?
Yep.
You're good. So that when something like that does happen, a big thing enters her brain, and a lot of that is genetic too. So I'm gonna just test something here. Tap. Tap. Oh, no. Here. Sit. Sit. Oh, no. Sit. 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 have to do tap equals food. You have to. It has to mean that so strongly that when we turn it up to a 6, which is why she was kind of like, whoa, it didn't hurt her or anything. She was just like, what is it? So she wasn't clear. There needs to be a classically conditioned, not operant, classically conditioned response to this like it's a clicker.
That's what I started with heel and everything for tap.
Tap. Doing that. Have to have a pause. Tap. There. I'm starting to get that. That's a level 5. Tap. 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 Good. Good. Tap. She's even looking at me. Let her make that connection. It's going to take several reps. Tap, tap, tap. It's like, hold on. I gotta swallow. Tap, tap. Ah. That's not super clear. So let's take this upstairs. Actually, we're going to put her up in a second because I'll show you an exercise in a little bit. She's not super clear on it yet. And a lot of that is just because she's like, you know, herself. She's all over the place. Want to walk towards the bad guy? Go see the bad guy. Did you forget about him? Swallow, honey. You gotta chew. Okay, come on, let's walk towards the bad guy. I forgot about the bad guy. I think he's fine. Tap. I waited till she was kind of already looking at me. Good job. That's good. So I want you to forget about for the next few sessions, maybe for the next couple of days, forget about commands. I want it to be this. Tap. Good. That's it. Walk around with her. If she offers, feed her in place, say nothing. I don't even want you to say tap. If she's doing away from me, it's going to be a lot harder because she doesn't understand it yet. But eventually it will turn into even if she's away from me. Tap. I waited for right there. Okay? It will turn into if she's away from me, she feels it. She's like, oh, and she'll start to look for me, right? Tap. 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 So it's not clear. Please chew. Chew carefully. Chew carefully. Yeah. Hi. Hi there. Hi there. Oh my goodness. Hi. She's always probably going to need a little help. Tap. Tap. That's right. This she understands, and it's directional. This is not directional, okay? Tap. What? She's thinking. See that? Normal. So this is a really, really long freaking session. I don't want you to have long sessions like this. I want you to set a timer for like 4 or 5 minutes and beat it and use every instance of that.
Okay.
So she doesn't need to have even this much leash. Tap. Good girl. Tap. Food. turn it down. Tap. Food. Tap. 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 Good. Good job, doll. Because she's like mentally and physically all over the place, right? So she's wobbly in all areas. We want to keep everything pretty close and tight to help her. Because she'll mentally be trying to go that way and her body's going that way too, right? Or her body will start going that way, so then mentally she goes in line with her body. Hi baby, you sleepy now? She's like, that was a lot of work for me. This is hard.